ho ene Ghana fo nyina sabria me ne wo kasa die ensem a ekoso wo Ghana hanom sei na ye de bra hwefo ye hyase a wo Ghana ha me ne wo kasa Environmental Protection Agency wo mo de nsem bia ba betodwa se eye styrofoam meche pack ya ene ekoto indomine emo ni ade goze gobenyina ye de gu pack mu no free eye January 2027 first wo mo ebe bane no wo Ghana ha na asem wanya asem foforo yaka ho asem empempi na ye kire mu a styrofoam we no wo eye nsunsuanso a enya wo nipa ya pomudin eso enu nti no mpese wo mo bane no wo Ghana ha sei no. Now on your screens say production, importation, distribution, sale and use of styrofoam and takeaway packs banned by EPA effective January 1st 2027. It's not just a free January 1st 2027 dear sa takeaway pack no ye hu bi wo Ghana ha ye ma amanfo e crab bi ba krom ha o mo produce wo krom ha ni ade nyina enya de be pene so ama o ma produce styrofoam we biem e wa ha na nipa ba ko a asem we beto dwa amanfo sha ase se o mo ebubo nidin eni ade honorable Kennedy Akompreku Agyapong esanse. For those of you that don't know, he owns a company aside the cold store na yenimu no or sign wa company o mo produce plastic styrofoams ni ade packs na o mo bi enti se e be ba ne dia na no importation and no production dia na chese ono nso ebetumi aka na ma ne company no ebegu ehun komode but then the Environmental Protection Agency wo mo Enkrata aba montia church and semnimu into detail on your screens. No way free the Environmental Protection Authority or EPA wishes to inform the general public and all relevant stakeholders that the ban on production, importation, distribution, sale and use of polystyrene foam product, popularly known as styrofoam, or takeaway packs in Ghana shall become effective 1st January 2027. Intina chese ensemwa free EPA for ho aba enono se wo mo produce ya ye wo factories ni ade a ye sa takeaway packs bi wo Ghana ha sei no eni a ye kra efi amanfoforo amanhodo mu begu oman mu ye ton no ni nyina free 1st January afefoforo ibewre mu ni de dikan no etu atwa mbi ensi biem ye hu ye mpese be hu bi wo Ghana ha ye the fact say cause harm to nipa duane ade a sebe maintaining it a bit causes sanitation wise no so no ha adwen kakra ne hye mu ni ade no na abeyin wura bebre wonam akra mountain so abehun se park na ededa nsu ani na ededa gata mu ni ade a entwa ye enu nti no EPA fo hu ne se eho behia se ye beba ne na honorable Ken na ne ho aba be for you ma o hwe ne nsem a ekoso ne dia na chese ebe ha adwene kakra that ebe ka ne se styrofoam no ye de ba betena Ghana hanum say na fe high run affect enipa any ade ni nyina ka ho ebie. So from the press release a free the Environmental Protection Agency for no eba no na all indication ni chem so matena say eno mahwem no mahu say at this point no they won't be needing it and I say ehu hia say so Ghana. So let's read what a free Environmental Protection Authority for by or say for immediate release. Environmental Protection Authority announces ban on polystyrene foam products effective 1st January 2027. Now, I'll say on 5th June 2025, during the World Environment Day celebration, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama announced the environment's policy to ban the importation, production and use of polystyrene, that is into bracket styrofoam, product in Ghana as a critical measure to combat plastic pollution and safeguard the environment. Intina chese ade a sebe wo mo ehwe se ye de ebe bane styrofoam no a free mampani John Dramani Mahama ho na eba directly say with all that is happening with your pollutions I mean keep Ghana clean any other there enu echire ni nyina no there are measures e wose edi gu akwemu a ye betimi edi oman Ghana ni ye betimi edi Accra Mountain so ni and some no ye be sha se there na chese styrofoams ni ade a wo Ghana krodwem hanum say no we need to ban it so that yes sanitation ebetimi aye ejuma e wo krom hanum say. Now speaking about this whole issue ni yakasa
about an MBA who's trying to get a better understanding of her family businesses. Let's go. Today we are in the plastics factory. Platinum Plastics. This machine mixes up the different petroleum byproducts in different quantities based on what products need to be made before it's sent onto the actual factory floor. So what you're seeing here is the bags that rice is packaged in being woven, which I thought was very cool. And for the most part, nothing goes to waste. So this here is like recycled scraps from the factory floor that's going to be turned into something else. This is how styrofoam packs are made. This machine like imprints the mold into it. This is what a bunch of packs look like stacked on top of each other. And ours actually have the slit for you to properly close it. Now my favorite section, bottling. These are how the bottle caps are made. This is the preform of the actual bottle that's placed into this machine. Then it gets blown. And voila, you've got a bottle. You've got a bottle. That was my day at the factory. Bye.
Abusia said na ye kan no na chese from the Environmental Protection Authority for no that is the initiative as I say we take, and as we have stated earlier no is going to have an impact on companies ahodwa womujumedi a womu edie no, and they said they are into the production, the distribution, the importation of this styrofoam Ghana hanum say NPP yebeka say Honorable Kennedy Agyapong also happens to be one of the few people womu only company is into the production of the styrofoam and no any share video no emuna from clear indication no there is an effect and also ebetimi aba from the look of things maybe prior and I said before first January 2027 no ebiana company no ebejai the production and a company ni jaya what will be the fate of what will be the fate of Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Apparently he happens to be the owner of this styrofoam company and also Ghana ha ye share video no long ago. So looking at it no na say EPA for asset 1 or 2 reasons omo say beboa intia was say ye banning the use of styrofoams the pollution ya kan ho asem dada. Now we share more say pursuant to the policy announcement, the Environmental Protection Authority wishes to inform the general public, manufacturers, importers, distributors, retailers, food vendors, hospitality operators, institutions and all relevant stakeholders that the ban on production, importation, distribution, sale and use of polystyrene foam product, popularly known as styrofoam, or takeaway packs in Ghana would become effective 1st January 2027. Into way kwama omo companies omo producing omo kotfa companies for no ho etonton ma adwadi for ni ade wache sellers for ne mo sellers ne tilapia omo tun omo takeaway ton ade bia no omo nhya ne nso se a free 1st January 2027 e kwani de takeaway pack no enya ade a ye be use biem Ghana ha. Now I said the ban shall apply to all forms of expanded polystyrene foam products used for human activities and commercial purposes, including but not limited to. Into nearma sebe womo shese ban no ebeka no ye take away pack ni ade free honoma no ene ebebo so say food packaging containers and take away pack inti pack yede efa yede bag aduane amanfo moton aduane use ni ade nyina no say yede polystyrene foam ni bi ne yede aye nko ade a ene enya de ebetimi use Ghana habiem. Disposable cups and plates. Disposable cups so kwa ye frase a ya hyehyɛ ne ten near the chedrian buffet, near the chemaye and also yabane. I feel say foam packs used by restaurants, chop bars, and food vendors. Inti packy this our polystyrene foam we be a yeno. Nina our restaurants for near de use no, and also ye tremo or say ceiling and insulation materials made from polystyrene foam. Enti ya wonyema bi ono ma ye de bobo dan so siesie dan mu ni ade bi ho a ye de polystyrene foam ni bi ni ye de aye eno nso ya de a ye beje e wo Ghana ha ye nyusu biem na afi o se foam mattresses and bedding materials. Enti mattress bi ho no ma sa polystyrene foam ni bi eni ade product bi eno nso ye twam ewo Ghana hanom sei ene enema ye de to empaso ni ade bi ohonom a polystyrene foam product bi wo mu no eno nso ye twem o se packaging and cushion materials, any other form of polystyrene foam product intended for human use or consumption related activities into say the yakano no or so this prohibition shall however exclude EPS products specifically intended for medical, scientific, laboratory, and diagnostic purposes, subject to applicable regulator. Inti niema ni bi wo honoma no sebe eboa ewo health sector no any ade no eno de wo mo beja wo mo but enu mpo no enhyehyeye ebeda ho a wo mo befa kwan wo betimi afa so eyusu ewo Ghana say the policy directive forms part of national efforts to protect health, improve environmental sanitation, reduce plastic pollution, promote sustainable development, and ensure compliance with established environmental standards. Intina chese ochema de ntia omusi se ginaye we no ene se efia adokoro Ghana ha empotempotemu miamia no yebetimi esi ano kwan afe enipa pomuden so no yemfa niema bi ebekọ yeridie mu a ebefa yare ni ade aba beto yenso ewo Ghana hanum sei eni afe niema bi akeke ka ho a ensem fata ewo yekro yi mu no enunti na wo mu edesa enhyehyeye we aba. Now, also in preparation for the implementation of this directive, the authority requires all manufacturers, importers, distributors, and users of polystyrene foam product to commence transition to safer, reusable, recyclable, and environmentally sustainable alternative. Into omo ama kwan fiti na cost 1st January 2027 there kwan ewo mu into omo ma kwan se lebe ya ombetimi asesa into se we use take away parker if financing ya kono ahya sese o sesa na o use bia bowls bia yetimi twitwi mu ana ebetimi use biem ade bia se be enya polystyrene foam ni bi ne de aye no na one start say with the air share business ni mu said the be ya yebetimi ayi foam so no e de free o mind way emu. Now said the authority will over the transition period leading to 1st January 2027 undertake nationwide stakeholder engagement, public education and technical consultations while simultaneously strengthening compliance, monitoring, regulatory inspections and enforcement preparedness to ensure full adherence to the directive. Inti no fi sabre ye kone de wo mbekọ so aye nhwehwemu no mo kyerɛkyerɛ nkrɔfo mo ni nkɔfo ye tena se ye di nkɔmɔ omo a wo mabiebie shops omo ton parks no nkɔmɔ mo ni omo bedi no matimi asesa parks no to something else any ade nyina no ebekɔ so ewo Ghana ha. Or said the authority shall collaborate with all relevant institutions including metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies, port authorities, custom officials and industry regulators to ensure effective nationwide enforcement of the ban upon commencement. Into womunye adwumaku ahodo bi beye adwuma se de beye a wo mo bebu mra no so no emra na timini wo mu edi into customs for eka ho bi port honum say customs for na edi dwuma wo ntia na bi ba ebedu porta illegal Ghana ha ni esizi nyade ebeja umade abakrum kra aba beton. Now the general public is encouraged to support the national environmental protection measure by adopting sustainable consumption practices and environmentally friendly packaging alternative. Inti yempe kwanya yebefa so a rubber we de take away pack we de be free system no emu said the be ya ye man yimu ebedini na yankasa nso ya pomuden ho nsem egina brane na eno na sabre de abeto dwa honorable Ken edin abe for him said the near mercy konde na da achi de bia no ni business no company omo nso produce polystyrene take away pack ne plastic plates ni ade na ahwa na egu because yen pese e be use biem a na se ontimi produce biem ebi chema na se we de be ha adwene 24-hour economy no aye nim se de adwuma ebre nkofo na se de ba begu nkofo adwuma ebi su kra e kiremu a na chese se ye ne sa anye ye kra no yebetimi aboyan kasa ye ho eban e de fi yare emu. Now yen free ensem we eso na abusia yenko ensem foforo eso a me no ka say